so we're not muted.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
You're on, man. You're on.
Okay, this is
Sorry, did you say we're on?
Yeah. We're on.
Because I don't know. I think Michael's more on than me.
How's our sound? Just to double check here. How's it?
Sounds great, man.
Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Sure. What are we doing? So we're in that. You're in C.
Is that C for you? Yes. Okay, go.
Don't point at me like that. Okay, here we go. Here's a Dylan song called "Make You Feel My Love" that Adele covered as well. And I'll do the intro. Sure. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. You guys sound so good.
Thank you. You sound awfully good yourself.
Well, I can't wait to get together again so we could jam it out in the same room. But this is good for now.
Excellent. You know, Victoria was singing off to the side, but I think we got to get her to sing louder next time.
Ah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, muting.
And what was it? Actually, it may be possible to, like today, I ran into two musicians on the River Park, so it's going to be soon that just as long as we stay 8 feet away or whatever it is, frig that stuff. We're going to be outside the park soon enough, right?
You guys are great. So thank you, and then we should get one of those canes like in the Muppets. Like that's it. So I was thinking after maybe we'll turn that cane into a magical staff that gets passed to the next wonderful artist. How about that? We'll take away that too wild idea of being mean with the cane. I don't want to be mean. So why don't we pass the magical presentation torch to Abe? Do you want to share a poem with us now? Do you think you're ready to
come right in the middle between us? RJ's here. We're ugly. We're pretty.
I just tried to unmute myself by pushing the camera. That's not gonna help. Okay. So the first poem I was gonna share tonight, I actually wrote in a dream that I ended up waking up from, and I've never had that happen where I've dreamt a poem, like written format of a poem, and then woken up and had to put it down on paper before I even get up and properly wake up, because I didn't want to lose it. So this was a dream, and it's called Fly. To look at it, that blue sky, the birds on the wing, the clouds floating up high. I know I can't fly. To hear it, that breath, a sigh, the poetry, words shared, the sound of joy as we cry. I know I can't fly. To feel it, that smile of a passerby, the faith that brings solace, the hope for better as we try. Together we can fly.
Beauty, beauty. Thank you so much, Abe. That's Abe Riddler, everyone. I can see people clapping and doing the poetry snapping. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's great. Thank you so much, Abe. So like I said before, we're kind of doing like a sharing circle format here instead of like 10 or 15 minute sets like we said we were gonna do. But it's been really nice. It feels really good. But Everett Van Olst is here with us, and then he was saying that he might have to go a little early. So Everett, if you wanted to do like a 2 or 3 song set now, that would be really great, man. We could just sit back and listen to you play some tunes very happily. So if you wanted to do that.
Yes. Oh yes. What do you do?
Are you there, Everett? Did you go already? Oh, there he is. All right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do one song and then bail out for a bit and then come back. Hopefully you're still rocking and rolling.
Okay, that sounds good, man. Everett Van Olst, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. And so Brian and Janica and I played, and Brad played this without any rehearsal. This is a song that, first of all, I want to encourage those of you who are going to have children to name some of your daughters or maybe some of your sons Irene, because it's a great name that you just don't hear anymore. And as I get older, I'm finding that you're going back musically to a lot of root things, and this is an old, actually started out as an old blues tune that has pretty depressing verses, but a chorus that everybody, I think, seems to know through their genetics, you know, because it's been around for a while. Can I get a smile from you, Brian? You look very, okay, here we go. Some people like that whiskey, some people like that wine. My darling Irene loves that sweet cocaine. She takes it all the time. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. I'll see you in my dreams. Well, sometimes I live in the country, sometimes I live in town, sometimes I take a fool notion to jump in that river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. I'll see you in my dreams.
Wow. Perfect sausage for that too.
That's it for me for a while. I gotta run.
Hey Everett, that's great, man. Can you see this?
You see that? What?
That's my smile for you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. It's a living emoji. Could you Google? Isn't that awesome? It's alive. Well, relatively. I think this is I got this when I was visiting my parents. Actually, it's like a cleaner thing, but I don't even want to use it because it's so cool. And I didn't know why, but now I know because it's a living. It's like it's a good prop. I could just wear that. Or not. Anyway, that's great, Everett. Thank you. I was singing with you, man. Yeah, if you want to come back whenever you can, and we might still be going. So by all means.
I have one question. I vaguely recall that song as a kid, but I'm wondering if there's anybody on this video who's under 40 who's heard that song before. They could raise their hand.
Oh.
Under 40.
Me.
Under 40.
Me.
And then now Lilith knows it, and she's not even one yet. Hey. I think we should have you want to say anything else, Everett?
No, I'm good. Thanks for organizing this, Brian. There's another musical friend who was doing the same thing, and I was trying to do both of them at the same time, but it was overwhelming.
He's been watching us the whole time.
This is a great idea, but I think you have to do it one at a time.
Yeah, for sure. That's the key. It's almost like a sharing circle where whoever the person that has the talking stick, everyone else gets into deep listening or singing and playing along, because that's the kind of cool thing. If you're on mute, you can kind of, I've actually been singing along with some of you guys and even playing along. I got just lightly got my guitar in my hands, but in a way where I can still really, I'm making sure I hear you first. And, yeah, this was awesome. Last night I was actually connected with a group that they did a Zoom call for the Winston's open mic group, and I think they're going to be doing that every Thursday. And then there's an app you can get where you could stream these kinds of events live to Facebook or YouTube. I think maybe that's what James is doing over there with his phone. And so, is that what you're doing? Oh, cool. So we're being streamed on Facebook Live now too. That's pretty cool. James actually has his phone and he's recording the recording. So that it's like it's like fractal, man. I hope you're having good fractal fun out there, Facebook land. But basically, so there's I paid $20. You can get a month membership where you can host calls for more than one person for up to 100 people for up to 24 hours, and then you can get an upgraded thing where you pay $80. And then you can do, it's got all these special features, like you can do a simultaneous stream to YouTube Live and Facebook Live, and then that's how all these, if you ever watch podcasters, I think most of them probably use this kind of framework. So everyone's becoming a podcaster, which is kind of cool. This is one thing that's been coming to me a lot, like how much all these wonderful things we see other people doing. Well,